think of you as the perfect artist without really knowing what that means, or I think really knowing what your work is about. I'd like to try to talk some more about the things you did earlier, because there's something that I think needs to be explained for the public.
And by some fluke of an accident, I discovered I had this incredibly loud voice.
I could say anything and do anything.
People rejecting themselves with anything.
It really got my attention. For one thing, they were everywhere. You find yourself
A lot freer.
I have samples of
a tremendous lot, like nobody's ever done it before. Boy, am I getting fucked up.
Oh, it's like heaven.
It sparkles. I mean, it really does.
It's not the color of nature or found color, it's invented color.
I wanted it to be a very poetic and meaningful. The problem to begin with is that people do not react to abstractions. You know, they only react to direct experience.
Well, it was a gigantic allegory, really. I thought it was gigantic. I thought it had epic proportions. People rejecting themselves with anything.
Which I did quite a bit.
All this goes fantastically fast.
Were you aware that it was so wonderful? Yeah, everybody liked it.
It becomes very obvious that somebody's pushing something.
And it's a right to try to persuade someone.
But if you leave one door open, you know where they're going to come in, and then you get them.
So this illusion that you get that you're much more sophisticated and that it can never happen that way again. So they don't consider all the possibilities. They don't prepare themselves with the right information. I found myself in a slightly up in the air feeling.
Desolate, lost.
You know, I realise that now.
Everything that's occurring is odd.
Yes, they were also ominous and foreboding.
We were involved with a hell of a lot of things that we didn't particularly want to be involved in.
It's no different, really. Life doesn't change.
But it passes in a flash.
It's no different, really. Life doesn't change.
And he was sitting there looking depressed.
But that's the realistic presentation to people today.
I'm not afraid of death. In fact, I think it might be nicer than being alive.
It's pointless really going back.
Most of the deficiencies that you see around you
Start slower and get bigger.
It's no different, really. Life doesn't change.
I think that's marvelous. As time goes on, the danger increases because the thing becomes more and more remote. It's very hard to say it exactly, but this sense of sadness and this poetic sense of time passing and the sort of loneliness of worlds.
People rejecting themselves with anything.
I feel a responsibility to try to get them out.
Yes, we would like to do that.
He was sitting there looking
depressed.
very few people can become emotionally involved or emotionally react.
Oh, yes, yeah. Don't want to get too involved.
Someone did something.
They called out.
Kuchiku, isn't he nice?
He was the ringleader.
You know, he'd come around and say, why don't you do it this way?
There was a series of very aggressive acts.
But it was hard trying to get in on it.
They said this was a peek into hell.
You do an excellent job of denying it, so I go wisely for you.
They have thousands of people talking, but you don't hear them talk.
And that's not fair.
Did they scream?
You arrived completely shaken, shattered. We couldn't stay there because they didn't want us to stay.
I mean, I don't, it maybe simply sends me back, but I'm maybe, probably not anything that's going to want anyone to hear.
Second, it's, I'm so empty today.
Okay, I think can't remember if I do or not, but I'll have to look.
I thought, is it a dream? Is it a nightmare? What's been going on?
Well, I don't remember. It was really, just bad psychology.
A fact which a certain amount of confusion has been created about in certain areas.
That at every period of history, the people always look back on the previous
period of history and thought that they had learned something.
And people who put up fierce struggles, but who
invariably lost.
I thought it would be a nice way of combining music and art and films all together.